to HTML tutorials. In this video we'll discuss about how we can create tables in HTML, and also we will discuss about how we can add the headers to the table, and also creating rows and divisions on that particular table, and how we can insert the pictures and also links on the table divisions. And we'll discuss how we can work with the column span and row span in the table. So let's get started with the coding. So I'm opening this HTML5.html file here. I just designed with the HTML tag, head tag and body tag here, and inside the body I'm trying to create a table. So to create a table we have a tag name called table, and then so to create the header inside that, so I'm just creating a table row first, and inside this table row I want to create 3 headers. So one is I'm just creating the first header as name. So to create that header, first we need to create a tag name as th, and inside that I'm writing name, and I want to create one more header, so with the th, so I'm creating name as address, and finally another header as city. So we have 3 headers here in the first row, and I'm trying to create a second row, and inside second row I'm just creating tr. So to create a table division we have a tag name called td. So td will create a table division. Now here I'm giving name as John, and then the second td I'm giving address here. I'm giving Santa Clara, and then city is New York. So this is in another td. Okay, I just created a simple table here, and first row having the table headers. In the second row it contains 3 tds and with the information also. We'll save this one. We'll come back to the browser, refresh it, and we can able to see that name, address, city. The table header contains a bold information, and also it will be aligned in the center of that particular table division. So what we'll do is, we are not able to understand clearly, we'll add some CSS to this table to give a better look and feel. So for that I'm coming back. So in the head section I'm creating a style and close. So now for table I want to apply some CSS. So for that I'm just giving a border would be 1 pixels solid with a black color. Okay, now save it, come back to this, and we have the table, but I just want to apply the rows as well, so we can easily understand the rows and columns as well. So for that what I'm trying to do is, I'm just applying this tr and the same thing with the table header as well. Okay, done, save it, now refresh. Okay, this is only applicable to the th, but what about the td? So for that I'll apply that to td as well, so we can able to see. Come back and refresh. Now we can able to see the table which contains a border, and inside the table headers also contains the borders, and then we have the information. If you want to add more information, you just need to copy this another tr and we'll paste again, and we'll paste again. Of course we have the same data, but if you want to change, you can able to change. Now we got it. Now this is about how we can create a table and how we can create table headers and the table divisions inside that. Now we'll work with how we can insert a links or a pictures on this particular tds. So for that, see here in the second place, instead of Chan, we'll insert another anchor tag. So we have href equal to, I'm just giving https://office.com. now just close this one, give that office, save this one, come back and refresh. Now we have this office link here. When we hit this one, it will open that particular site. So we can able to insert the links on the table, and also we can able to insert the picture as well. In the first line, I want to insert an image. So for that, I'm typing image and then src equals space src and equals, and I have some wallpapers on the same place. So I'm trying to type wall, I'm not able to get that information. So for that, we'll go back here, and we have a folder name called Rishan. So we have this wall dot, we'll see the extension, go to the properties of it, and we can able to see the extension. It's different extension, it's wall21, and it contains the extension of jpeg. So we'll go with this one, 21.jpg. we'll select this, and then, so anyhow, I'm not going to put any alert message or image size on this. We'll save this one, come back to the browser and refresh it. See, in this we can able to apply. We know that how we can apply height and width, because this contains properties like width I am giving 250, and then use another property, height property, and then give something like 250 pixels. Okay, done. Save it, go back to the browser and refresh it. Now you can able to insert your picture on the table division as well. Now it is little big, but so what I want to do is I want to use the column span, and I want to extend this picture into these three columns. I don't want this information. So for that, what I'm trying to do is in the image, before this I'll use colspan equal to 3, and I don't want this 2. So remove and save this one, open the browser and refresh it. Now you can able to see we don't have any columns in this tr, and it occupied all the 3 columns. And also the same way we can use the row span also. We'll work on this one. There is John and there is office link, and I want to use this row span, and I want to merge these 2 rows here. So for that, what I'm doing is I'm removing this space, and here we have tr. So here I want to use row. So there is the same as column span, we have a row span also. So we are not getting any intelligence here. So this is why this is not getting the intelligence here. We'll check that one. It should have to give some intelligence for the table. Okay, a row span will give 2 same as here, and we'll save and we'll test this one. Now see, this is decreased, but it is not given any row span here. So we'll test that one. We'll change that code from there to some other place to check that row span. Okay, come here. So we have applied row span here, Control X, and then for TD, if we give row span, now we'll give 2 and save it, come back and refresh. See, if I give row span on the tr, it's not working, because where you want to give the row span, that needs to be checked here. So whenever we are working with the TD span and we given on the TD, but when we are giving with the row span, on which division you are going to give that. So now I given on the first TD. Now this first two TDs were merged, and now it is appearing with a row span of 2. Now the two rows merged with one row here, and other rows are in same fashion. So that is about giving a row span on the table. So we discussed about how to create a table and how we insert the links and pictures, and also we discussed about how we can give a style on the table. See, I given a table style here, and we applied border and so on, so and so. And also when you are creating a table, you can give a width as well. Like I want to give table, there is a property named as width. So in the table, if I give style and then type width, if I give 100%, so which means it occupies the complete 100% of the page. We'll refresh this and we'll see. See, if I give 100%, it is occupied complete page. So if you don't want to give like that, you can able to give 50% as well. Instead of working with the 100% of the width, you can work with the 50%, and save it. Come back and refresh this one. Now your table occupied 50% of the page, and this way you can able to apply the style from here as well, and you can give an inline style as well. If you don't like to give here, you can give here, and this is a good practice, giving an inline style. If you want to give this same inline styles to TRs and TDs, it is a kind of rework, and multiple times you need to write these styles and each and every element, and you have to apply the style. But if you give in the top only one place, you can give a table, you can give for TH, TD, everything you can give whatever you want to change, and those things will change in the complete thing. But only for a single column or a single row you want to apply style, and this is not a good practice. Of course, for that also we can give a ID to the table row, ID to the table division, and you can apply in the style. But only for one attempt you want to give, and then apply on that inline style would be best. So that is about tables, and in the next session we'll discuss about other topics. Thanks for watching my video.